What is good with y'all, man? It's your boy Unseen coming at y'all with another video. So today, bruh, today we talking about the label of conspiracy theories, man, and why things are called conspiracies. You know, what the stigma is surrounding the term conspiracy theorist or conspiracy theory. Now, before this video gets started, man, if you guys could drop a like, comment, subscribe, you know the fucking vibes, man. We out here. We out here. I'm trying to get these videos going up for y'all, man. I know y'all fuck with it, and I fuck with y'all. But yeah, man, let's get into the video. Conspiracy theories. So when you browse in like mainstream media, if you ever on mainstream media, because I know I'm not, I'll see some shit on Twitter that say like from CNN or something like, here's the latest conspiracy theories. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are y'all give if these companies preach that they're against that shit? Why are y'all reporting on it? Like, what the fuck? That makes no sense to me. But pretty much what we get into is the term conspiracy theory. Why the fuck do you think they label some shit conspiracy theories? And I get it. I get it. I don't believe in all conspiracy theories. Like, I'm not a flat earther, bro. I'm not a flat earther. Like, I don't believe in that shit. There are some that I do think are really, really promising. Like, there's a plenty of examples, and this is how you know that the term conspiracy theory, why the fuck do you think they call it that? Like, why do you think a stigma got attached to that? Why do you think people aren't taking this serious the second that label gets attached to it, man? Is because all my woke ones, all my chosen ones, all my indigos, y'all can see, I know y'all can see through this with me. And explaining this, it's not that it's hard, it's just explaining this to a bot is really tough because when you a bot, you don't see agendas in front of your face. You don't. You just accept things for what they are. I know that's how it is because we was all bots at one point. I was a bot at one point, so I know when things are getting presented, you just accept it for what it is. You don't question shit. But this is what I'm trying to get y'all to see is conspiracy theories. That's the agenda to lead y'all away from the truth. Putting that label of conspiracy theory on a topic or on a whatever it is that is being presented, you really got to look into that because you have to ask the question, why are they calling it a conspiracy theory? Because I know when things are called conspiracy theories, they don't get taken as serious. They don't get presented with, validity. They don't get the same light. They're not shedding the same light that they do on quote unquote actual facts or whatever you want to call it. So you have to ask yourself why? Why? And you know that they don't want you to find out the real truth to this world. The elite, the people who run this world, these demons that run this world, man, they don't want y'all to know what the fuck they doing. So what do? They throw out the label conspiracy theory. So then people don't take it as serious. So people just shy away from it. So people just, kick it to the curb type shit. And they don't actually look into it and really try to find out the truth for themselves. Now, that's not to say all conspiracy theories are true, but for some of the important ones that have happened, you really gotta you really gotta do your research, man. You gotta do your history, you gotta do your research. The label of conspiracy theory is the elite's way of getting y'all to shy away from the truth. It's the elite's way of pushing the truth to the side and feeding, instead injecting y'all with the false, the fake information that they label as truth. That's what I mean, is it's backwards. It's really backwards. It's really fucking backwards. But that's so like that. I'll chalk it up to the elite on that one, man. They got that one. They got that one because it's so clever to just throw out this word and create a new like stigma and then attach it to the truth, the real truth that exposes the elite. So then you get the general public to not question it because that label is attached to it. Imagine if this term did not exist. Imagine if there was no such thing as the term conspiracy theory. What the fuck would you call it then? What would you call it? You wouldn't call it anything. You would take it with the same, you would go into this information, you go looking into this stuff with the same mindset that you would have looking into whatever it is that isn't labeled that. That's what I mean is you looked at the second that this label conspiracy theory gets attached to it, your reasoning, your thinking is going to be skewed because there's already a preconceived notion about what that thing already is, aka the label that's attached to it. But the second you remove a label from it, you not there's nothing to distract you. There's at the end of the day, you only have yourself to filter out through what you think is the truth, what you perceive to be the truth. You don't have the influence from certain words and stigmas on your thought process. That's exactly what the term conspiracy theory does, is it rejects the actual information for what it is. It doesn't get the same attention that a bunch of confirmed things from scientists get. Do you know how easy it is for the elite, for the people who run this world, who have all the money in the world, to pay professionals, to pay them off to say that something is real or something is fake, to say that something's a conspiracy theory because they already have the authority and power? Do you realize how easy that shit is? People will do anything for the right price, bro. People will do anything for the right price. So the term conspiracy theory, I don't let that sway my opinion. I look at things with an objective mindset. I don't let these terms get to me. And that is my problem with that word, is because people are just blind. People are blind. People are sheep. When the sheep hears a term that the shepherd created, what do you think they're gonna do? They gonna follow the shepherd, bro. They ain't gonna shy away from the shepherd, man. They ain't gonna do shit for themselves. They gonna follow the shepherd, and the shepherd says not to take these things serious. Come on, man. I'm talking to him. The term is bullshit because, once again, it just rejects the possibilities of things. It rejects you having an open mind. It influences you to be closed-minded to certain viewpoints. The lens that it makes you see it from is something that is like, oh, it's not confirmed, it's not real. But what if it is real and they just haven't confirmed it? That's exactly what I'm saying. Is what if it is the truth? There is no such thing as an objective truth now I think about it, because everybody sees things through their own perspective. So one thing, you all can see the same fucking thing happen, but two people will think something different happened because they saw it through a different lens. They saw it through a different viewpoint. The idea of labeling something as conspiracy theory doesn't help people get closer to finding out the truth. If anything, it shies them away and blocks them off from a bunch of knowledge they could have received. And shout out to if you guys watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, this is a quote from Uncle Iroh that he said, and he said, "It's important to draw wisdom from many different places. It's important to draw wisdom from those places." So the moment that you hear conspiracy theory, the way society is interpreted out to be is you don't draw wisdom from that. There's no wisdom in there because it's all speculation. But then again, what is confirmed by people is all speculation too. So really, at the end of the day, everything's speculation. And labeling things as a conspiracy theory, you're not taking in that information with the same framework that you are taking in the confirmed information, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I've thrown out so many air quotes because when shit is get called confirmed, it really isn't, bro. It really isn't. It really is not. Because it was confirmed that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide, right? We all know this dude didn't fucking commit suicide. But they ain't gonna confirm that. So is it a conspiracy theory? No. They just ain't fucking reported. They ain't gonna expose themselves. They gonna throw that label out there on things that expose them. They throw that label on those stories, on those reports, to not get themselves in trouble. Why do you like? That's the only reason I can see why that label is attached to those things, is because the elite trying to protect themselves, man. And the elite run the media. They run the media, so the media will protect the elite by reporting these things as fake. And the more and more y'all say something, the media say something ain't real, the more and more people gonna believe it ain't real, because they don't know who to trust. They trust the media over themselves, bruh. Fuck that. If you trust the media over your damn self, fuck you. What the fuck are you doing? You not believing in yourself? That's tough, man. That's tough. I can't relate. I can't relate. I can't relate. I can't fucking relate. It's a term used to close your mind to things. It's a term used to really, really not get you to think outside of the box. You're just gonna trust the mainstream media. You're just gonna trust what all these people say, even if they are in a position of authority, in a position of, you know, credibility or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're just gonna trust them, and you ain't gonna open your mind up to, you know, other sources of information. I thought we'd be better than that, man. I thought we would be way better than that. That is the example. That is perfectly exemplifying a closed-minded person. The second that you reject one side that isn't reporting what the confirmed side says, that's closed-mindedness, man. Don't believe everything you see. Everything's an agenda at the end of the day. Even the shit that's labeled conspiracy theories, some of that shit is an agenda too. I'm not saying it goes both fucking ways, dude. I'm just saying at the end of the day, you don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust. The only person you can trust is fucking you. But in terms of American society and in our culture, we if we had to pick someone to trust, we'd rather trust the mainstream media over people who are against that. People would rather trust the people who are getting paid to do this, who are paid off by the elite, over the people who are doing it for the actual concern of humanity, the concern of well-being of people. Like, because they're not paid off, they're independent. If you not Once you involve money in this shit, once money gets involved, that's where the corruption lies. So one side, the side that gets labeled as conspiracy theorists, I don't think they're getting as paid as much as the credible doctors and fucking scientists and everything. They not getting paid as much. So who do you really believe at the end of the day? My advice to y'all is follow the money, follow the paper trail, man. The more and more money you see involved into anything, the more and more money you see into it, the less and less true that has to be, because money rules everything. Money changes a person. People will do some fucked up shit for money, like skew information. When you get people who are independent, ain't doing it for as much money, you gotta believe that a little bit more, or at least you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. You gotta give them the light of day for what they have to say, man. And we not doing that. It seems like I don't see a lot of people. I don't see a lot of bots doing that, man. Cause y'all bots. The bots are controlled by the people who are having all the money. I'm trying to get y'all to shy away from that at the end of the day. That's what it's all about, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe. You know the fucking vibes, man. Conspiracy theories, fuck that term. That term is bullshit. That term is fucking bullshit. It's a term used by the elite to suppress the truth at the end of the day, and hide themselves from getting exposed. Do your own research, man. Do your own fucking research. It's been your boy Unseen. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.